So in this video, we're going to talk about Blue. So this is a machine that's vulnerable to an exploit called EternalBlue. On the left side, we have our attacker machine, our attacker IP. On the right side, we have our victim machine, victim IP. First thing we want to do is run an mmap scan, and that way we can look for any vulnerabilities. So we can ping it, so we can reach it. And we know that SMB is for file shares. So on our victim machine, we can actually go in to File Explorer. We can actually look for SMB, or we can go on our network tab. We see we have SMB server, have files there. We go over go in our network tab, and we see that we have SMB server there, file sharing. Now, once we get our results back from our mmap scan, we're gonna check for what version of SMB we're running. So this is EternalBlue takes advantage of a vulnerability in SMB v1 protocol. Okay. So with our mmap scan, we can get a detailed uh, report of what's on this machine. So what we'll do is we'll use a couple flags. We'll use SV for service version, SC for scripts, T4 to just run it faster, and put in our victim machine's IP so we can see what ports are open. And we can see the host name of the machine. So that'll be the same thing. We can check it with system info, or we can use hostname command. We see message signing disabled, dangerous but default. Same hostname there. We can try SMB client, and we can use search exploit. And once we find EternalBlue, we can actually download it to our machine using search exploit-m and the path to that exploit. And we can open it up and customize it. I'm gonna have another video that goes into detail what this code does. This was developed by the NSA. We're gonna do the easy way for now. We're gonna go ahead and load up Metasploit. We're going to but essentially what it does is it takes advantage of a buffer overflow. That's how it's able to gain shell access to the machine. All right, so once If we get into Metasploit, we can look for EternalBlue. We'll set our L host, our R host, and then we can run this executable. And like that, we got a shell, an interpreter shell, and we can see we can use get UID. We see that we're NT authority system. That's the highest privileges we can get. We can drop into a shell using shell. We also can run hash dump to get the hashes. Now these hashes can be cracked offline with a password list using Hashcat or John the Ripper or other tools to crack them, or you can pass the hash. So you can authenticate to another server within that domain or in that network if they have the same credentials, and you're able to ping it. Okay, so this would be similar to like an internal penetration test. So that's what I want to show you in this one. In the next video, we're going to talk about how we can manually exploit the machine with EternalBlue, but we're going to go into what the code does and how we'll customize it to actually run for us. Okay, see you in the next one.